Good morning, guys. Hope y'all are doing well. It's Monday, June 1st. Hey, we made it to another month of 2020. Okay, let's buckle down and see what this month has for us. All right, so this morning, I want to remind you guys that today at 4 p.m., I will be doing the surviving quarantine check-in with you guys. So make sure that you guys are available for that. That'll be again today at 4 p.m. Um, and then tomorrow will be either Netflix watch party or game night. I will let you guys know as to what we're doing then. So this morning, the what I want to share with you guys for this morning's devotion is comes from Luke chapter 10 and starting in verse 1. We're gonna go verses 1 through 3 this morning. So if you want to grab your Bibles, we'll be in Luke chapter 10 verses 1 through 3. You can pause the video here and go grab your Bibles and then come back and pick it back up from this point. So Luke chapter 10 verses 1 through 3. After this, the Lord appointed 72 others and sent them out ahead of him, 2 by 2, into every town and place where he himself was about to go. And he said to them, "The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. Go your way. Behold, I am sending you out as lambs in the midst of wolves." So much stuff is happening right now. In our own community, in our nation, so much stuff is happening. And yesterday for our Sunday school, we talked about how John the Baptist's mission, was to point people to the Messiah, was to point them to Jesus, was to point them to Christ. And how that is our mission also. I don't know about y'all, but so much stuff is happening in our nation, and it makes my heart hurt. And it reminds me of these verses, specifically where Jesus says, "The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest." Jesus is telling these 72 that he's sending out that there's plenty of work to be done. There just wasn't the amount of hands. And so this morning, I want to give you guys this encouragement to be the hands and feet of Jesus. To be the hands and feet that carry the gospel to those who need to hear it, to those who haven't heard it, and even to those who may need reminding of it. And Jesus tells them in verse 3, "Go your way, behold, I am sending you out as lambs in the midst of wolves." And he's telling them, man, it's going to be hard. It's going to be dangerous. And at times it's going to be scary. But we know, based off of what Jesus says later on, that he's always with us. He's always there with us. And behold, he will not forsake us, and he will be with us even to the end of the age. He tells us that in the Great Commission. God is with us. So the harvest is plentiful, and us as the laborers are to go out into the harvest and do the labor. And I know that right now we can't really go out. I know that it'd be really hard to go to Minneapolis and share the gospel there. So in those times where we can't go out, pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest. Pray earnestly to God to send out laborers in those places where we cannot go. I hope you guys have a great day today. I'll see you guys today at 4 p.m. I hope y'all have a good one. Remember, today at 4 p.m. will be our Surviving Quarantine check-in. You guys have a good one. Bye.